The Big 5-0. Hey guys, I'm going to be telling you about 50 things that I've done in my life. There's going to be some background noise since my parents are watching TV, so please bear with me. Okay, my first thing is I've been to Disney World twice, but I've never been to Disneyland. I've graduated high school. I have credits from 3 different community colleges. I've been to Washington, D.C. more times than I can count. I've been inside the White House, and they're not very creative with their room titles. I've met both John and Hank Green. I've worked on costumes for 3 different productions. The only sports team I've ever been on was 1 season with the golf team. I've been in 4 U.S. states at once. I've listened to over 300 hours of podcasts. I have seen over 1,000 episodes of anime. I've seen the full seasons of Bones, Criminal Minds, and NCIS. I've tried snowboarding once. It did not end well. I've been to Alaska. I've seen the glacier up close. I've traveled from Iowa to Washington via the Grand Canyon. I've called the Grand Canyon a big rock. I've seen Harry Potter Part 2 at 4:30 before the midnight release. I have lived in St. Louis for 6 months, and I have lived in Washington for 10 years. I have watched all 64 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in 1 week. I've been whitewater rafting at least 3 times in my life. I've gone on Class 4 rapids, which is second highest. I've written a paper comparing Doctor Who and This Side of Paradise. I've seen 2 Broadway productions. I have been to New York City. I have been to both Canada and Mexico. I have worn a full kimono. I have gotten and read The Fault in Our Stars the day it came out. I have done NaNoWriMo twice and won both times. I have been on over 35 planes. I've watched most of the Studio Ghibli films. I have a strange love of spreadsheets. I've had a friend for over 10 years. I have over 7 signed books. I've gotten the highest Sewing 4-H award, top seamstress. I've had 2 dogs. I've loved chocolate and cheese ever since I can remember. Until 3rd grade, I only wore dresses and skirts. I've sobbed over 2 books. I've been to 2 cons. I've cosplayed 3 times. I've taken over a year of Japanese. I have researched Japan for more than 6 years. I have more books in my house than I can count. I have made okonomiyaki. I have eaten frozen custard, which is akin to frozen crack. I learned to dance from the Mormons at a Mormon dance. I've actually followed the 2012 Republican nomination, and my last one that I think I'm most proud of. I've loved, I've learned, and I've lived for 18 years. Done it.